It's a simple matter to create a new super alignment inside 12D without doing any CAD drafting. Our mission is to create a super alignment in this corridor here, and we'll start using strings create super alignments super alignment. With the new super alignment, 12D reads the CAD toolbar, so it chooses line and CAD and yellow and so on, and populates these fields from the CAD toolbar. We don't want our new super alignment to go into a CAD model, and we have a super alignment on the screen. Road 1 is here, so I'm going to choose same as. Choose road 1. My new super alignment will be road 2. That's taken all of the properties of the existing magenta center line at the southern part of the job and created a new super alignment with those properties. I'm going to use the append HIP command. If you have a very good eye and a steady hand, you can draft HIPs into this corridor and you'll get them in the center of the corridor. But I'm not that good, so I'm going to use 12D's snaps midpoint command. It's found here in the snaps toolbar, midpoint. I'm going to draft a temporary line across the screen from this cadastral boundary to this cadastral boundary. I'm not going to try to make it perpendicular. Geometrically it doesn't need to be. And you can see point number 1 is placed in the center of the corridor. I'm going to come back into the CAD snaps toolbar and choose the same snaps midpoint command and draft a similar line from this line across to here. That's going to place my alignment in the center of that corridor. I'm going to do a similar thing on the northern part of the road. Once again, snaps midpoint and pick 2 points on the straight part of the cadaster. And finally, snaps midpoint and pick across the corridor here. I've finished appending IPs. I'll press the escape key and we have the bones of the alignment in place. Now I need to create a new IP between 2 and 3, which is at the intersection of these two straights. And I'm using the insert command. Choose the line where the IP is going to go, that is between 2 and 3, and accept. And now, again, if I have a good eye and a steady hand, I can place this IP in the correct position. Best of luck to you. I'm going to use a right mouse click and choose intersection. When I choose intersection, the placement of point 3 is put on hold while I pick the first segment. There's the first segment. Now I pick the second, and IP number 3 is placed at the intersection of those two straights. I'll refresh the screen. IP number 2 and IP number 4 are now redundant. We needed them during construction, but we don't need them now. We can use the delete IP command to delete them one at a time, but I prefer to use the filter command where we can delete them both in one hit. Now we need to extend. I'm going to use the extend command. Choose the line near IP number 1 and accept, and move this down to the intersection of the existing center line and the new one that I'm creating. So once again, right mouse click, intersection. I'm going to find a point at the intersection of this line, accept, and this arc, accept. And that places IP number 1 at that intersection. Similarly with IP number 3, choose the line near to number 3 and accept, right mouse click, choose intersection, and find the intersection of this line and this guy. That's locked point number 3 in. Now I need to put a radius in at IP number 2. We'll use the change curve command. Choose IP number 2 and type in our radius of 115. Refresh the screen. There's our alignment. If we exit the editor, we'll see it looks very similar to the alignment for road number 1.